Hello! This is Mario Kart 8 Online Races. I am your host, Anthony, and we are going to be doing some more races, surprisingly. And so we're going to be starting this video off with N64 Rainbow Road. A pretty gosh darn good one, if I do say so myself. So yeah, first time for this race. You know, I gotta keep remembering to say that. Just saying. Alright. So let's get focused on this race. So if it was any indication, this is a completely different room. All new people. And, all new stuff to be had. I love what they did with the music in this track. You know, I know I say that a lot. I say that a lot, not only in, you know, for this game, but, you know, a lot of games in general. You know, I like what they did with the music. I like the music. Oh. I like, you know, oh my god, what's happening? There's coins literally everywhere. You know, I'll see stuff like, oh, I love the music in this game, or, you know, whatever, the stage, this track, anything, and it's just, like, you know, my good buddy Brian, aka ZeroBeat36 on YouTube, has called me in the past. I am such a connoisseur of video game music. Him and his horrific French accent. Alright, so here we go, around the big turn in N64 Rainbow Road. You know, I love that they brought this track back. It's definitely one of the ones that I appreciated in terms of, you know, the retro tracks that they picked. You know, they did all sorts of fancy cool stuff. I like the fact that it's not, you know, a 3-lap race anymore. It, like, you know, make a ridiculously long race. It's actually just 1 lap broken up into 3 sections, which makes it a lot better. Thank you for that, everybody that just threw stuff at me. This was definitely the point where, you know, I wasn't really looking backwards as much. You know, I definitely started to learn that all over again. It was, you know, it's mildly, oh my god, again. It's mildly more inconvenient on the Wii U gamepad than it is on the GameCube controller. I think all I had to press was, I want to say Z, which is, you know, really convenient to press. So, you know, with this, I have to press the X button. You know, it's like all up there, and I'm trying to, you know, hold the accelerate button at the same time with the same finger, and it's like, Or no, I use my, thought I stole third there. Actually, I use my index finger. I use my thumb on, you know, B, and then I'll just bring my index finger around and press X to look behind. It's a learned skill, you know, that's why it took me a while. So I got 4th that race. You know, again, very interesting, and I love how it took me forever. It took me about a good 2 weeks to realize that N64 Rainbow Road is over a giant city. I never realized that. I thought it was just space stuff happening, you know, like we're in outer space, like most of the Rainbow Roads are. But still, I think it looks cool that way. You know, it's over a big giant city and there are lights everywhere, and it's just cool. Alright, so actually, that previous race was part of the same session as part 4. But what happened was, you know, we got dropped from a room, or the room that we were in dropped from it, had to find a new one. And now we are on to a completely new set of races and a new recording session. That was pretty awesome. I remember I was talking to Dak on Skype when that happened. It was like, oh, thank you. I was actually going to run into the grass and you pushed me out of the way. Well, I'm going to, you know, he's going to return that favor back to me in a little bit in this same race. I guess it's like a mini spoiler alert. Oh, man, he just got wrecked by a green shell. Hey, I actually skipped over a question. I said I was going to do more question, and I completely forgot. Lionist Clyde asks, Anthony, how did you find your ideal cart plus wheel combination? I've been experimenting and having a bit of trouble finding ideal combinations for Shy Guy and Rosalina. To be honest, there was a thing that came out the day after, oh no, 2 days after Mario Kart was released, Mario Kart 8, and it was a whole thing that I think somebody on Reddit posted. I saw it through Dak, and, you know, he browses Reddit all the time, and it was basically a table of all of the stats that all of the things give you. Oh my god, are you kidding me? You know, like all the character, like it specifically broke down every single aspect of what each character, each tires, and each cart gave you. And it was like speed, air speed, ground speed, water speed, acceleration, handling, traction. It was just ridiculous amounts of information. And actually, it's all on the Mario Kart wiki, or the Mario wiki now, for the Mario Kart 8 article. Also, this is where I get my retribution on deck. It was a complete accident. Also, that lightning dodge was great. And I remember when it happened, I whacked him in the face with that star, and I didn't even realize that he was there. And I told him all I could see on my screen was mushrooms. That's all you saw on that, well, when it happened just now. You could see that. Proof, positive, that all I saw was mushrooms. And he got real mad at me. It's like, oh, well, I guess Anthony just forgot all the characters in this game, doesn't know who Ludwig is. So, I actually, before I did this commentary, I actually trimmed out that little bit into a video, and I showed it to Deck. And I think I titled it Proof That I Didn't See Deck. It showed him. So, yeah, that was, you know, I got, like I said, I got my little bit of retribution for, you know, pushing him. Oh my god, that was awful. For pushing him out of the way, which he really just did not deserve in the very beginning of this race. Oh, I missed out on second now because of that stupidity. I think that's Deck right behind me. So, but getting back to the question, initially I didn't, you know, the sports coupe and the roller tires were just something that I felt like I wanted to use, and then it turned out that the roller tires and the button, the roller as your tires and the button, actually pretty good in speed-wise. And then I noticed that the Bitty Buggy was pretty good, and I started using that for a little while. Lol, spoiler alert. It's going to start showing up actually in this next race. But yeah, I was just basing it off of just, I wanted good speed, good boost, you know, that kind of stuff. And I was just being a, you know, a real jerk about it, you know. I just decided, hey, let me just use the stuff that gives me the best stats. And, but yeah, so now we're in another race. The very first N64 Toad's Turnpike race of this series. I can't believe it. There's so many firsts here. It's just blowing my mind. Alright, so there it is. There's the Bitty Buggy. And I decided to use the button tires because, like I said, they give the same exact stats as the roller tires. But, I don't know, just something different, you know, switch it up a little bit. You know, I remember with N64 Toad's Turnpike, I was initially very excited for this track to come back. And it looks so cool. But now, you know, I don't really like it as much. I definitely liked it a lot less than I do now. You know, like, particularly like when I was recording this specific race. Another question. Joelster97 asks, how do you feel about the new items and items that were removed in Mario Kart 8? I like the the Super Horn is pretty awesome. I like the Piranha Plant's good. Very annoying to deal with, though. The Boomerang Flower is okay. It's not really that great. The Fire Flower is okay. Deck finds it ridiculous. You know, it's like ultra spammy, and it just fireballs are just everywhere. What was the other thing? What's the other new thing? There's one new thing besides that. I can't remember what it is. Oh, the Crazy 8. That's it. And the Crazy 8 is pretty good. I just find it, I find that another sort of spammy thing. You know, I just kind of, I'll just like get the star and then just like throw everything. That's pretty much what I'll do. Just let it roulette, you know, just get the star or like, and throw the bomb as well. And then just like spam everything else. Alright, so I'm not doing too bad here. You know, third place and whatnot. Oh, and what about the items that were removed? Oh, and he also said, are you sad that you won't get to mow over people with the Mega Stinky Mushroom? I don't remember ever calling it that. I don't miss the Mega Mushroom. I felt like it was a little bit on the broken side. It was kind of like, you know, a poor man's Starman. But of course, you know, you could also, like, flatten people, which was, you know, I guess a plus. And, you know, it also gave you, like, a speed boost, which was kind of, you know, unnecessary. I don't miss the Thundercloud. I will say that. Don't miss that at all. And the POW block was, it wasn't that great. Especially, you know, once you figure out how to dodge the POW, then it's useless. Okay, so I took third overall that race. I love how there was 3 people who weren't connected there. They all had 0 VR. They ended off, they were all Mario for some reason. That was weird. They all ended off with 2 and 1 VR. Nice. All right. So, I decided to go with a 4th race this video. I didn't want to leave it off as like a super short video. So we're going to be doing a 4th race on the Electrodrome. And we've got Corey here. It's minus zone. It's funny because somebody pointed out to me I have been calling this track the wrong name this whole time. It's the Electrodrome. I've been calling it the Electrodome. I just... What can I say? I missed the extra R, okay? So it's the Electrodrome, like, the Technodrome, like in the 80s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series. That was good. I love this bit, though, with you can see, like, the trail, the multicolored trails behind everybody. Whack! Oh, that was Corey. I was just expecting that to happen. Yeah, I wanted to go the way that guy was not going, so I could, hopefully not get... Oh. And then I get whacked by a green shell anyway. See, I tried to avoid that, and then that... Oh! Thank you, whoever did that. That was just nice of you. I don't understand that. Why would you, if you're like 7th or 8th or something, don't throw the bomb forward, throw it backward. Nice, what a nice guy. Anywho's, well, I get this golden mushroom, which, since Mario Kart Wii has become a much better item. Let me go ahead and take another questiono, if I can find him. Kevin Garcia asks, has Mario Kart 8 lived up to what you expected? I would say yes. Yes, it has. I was hoping for a crazy fun time, and what do you know? This is a crazy fun time. The game is based a lot more on luck and randomness, just specifically, oh my god, the items. A race can definitely just turn around just solely because of the items. Oh, that was really bad of me. And I feel like, part of me really enjoys that, because, when I was playing Mario Kart Wii, I didn't like the fact that there would always be like one person who would just completely dominate a room, because they're just so much better than everybody else, and they'll always get first because they know the tracks in and out, and, they know exactly where to go, and, how to take the turns. Oh my god. Perfectly. Why would you do that? Like, I know that didn't hit me, but why would you throw a red shell backwards instead of forward? It's a red shell. I don't even. See, let me show you how to use a red shell. Oh, if this guy could get off my butt. Yeah, that's how you use it. To get rid of, oh my god. Get rid of very annoying people that won't go away. Very annoying lemmies. Oh my. I wonder if the Kooblings are enjoying themselves here in a Mario Kart. But anyways. So yeah, I enjoy the game a lot more. The randomness factor, it does tend to get a little annoying at times. It can be very frustrating, especially when you're in last and you get like a single green shell or something. That's very, very irritating. But overall, it's been pretty awesome. That was a really slick move that I just did, and land quickly. But unfortunately, I landed right on top of a banana peel that I didn't see, so that didn't quite work out. And unfortunately, I get 9th. It's one of my favorite tracks, too. I lost 5 points. Yeah! Anyway, that's it for this video. If you like this video, why don't you subscribe or check out some other videos? There's more on the way, so stay tuned. Don't forget to rate. Ask me any questions you like, and I'll be sure to get to more questions in the next video. See you all next time. 9th place?